Today we're going to answer a question as old as time itself. Is it possible to show someone how to set up a 5-camera Huddly crew in a boardroom in less than 5 minutes? Join me on the roller coaster that is the 5-camera crew Huddly setup video to find out. You know, there's one thing to have a beautiful box, but this is more of like an attractive box. You know what I mean? In the Huddly crew box, you're going to find 3 Huddly crew cameras, each with its own Ethernet cable, USB adapter, regional plugs with power supply and USB cables, Ethernet switch with power supply and regional power cables and wall mounts. While in the add-on boxes, you're going to find a crew camera, Ethernet cable, and a wall mount. To set up the Huddly 5-camera crew, 3 cameras are going to be placed at the front of the room near the display, and 2 additional cameras are going to be placed further down the room to extend coverage. The center camera should be at least 1 meter away from the table in order to capture the 2 foremost participants. It should also be mounted to eye level or higher, either above or below the screen. And if it's mounted higher than eye level, it should be pointed in a way as to capture everyone sitting around the table. The 2 cameras mounted towards the front of the room near the display can either be on the same wall as the screen or on the side walls. This all depends on the size of the room. In this example, the 2 front side cameras are mounted on the wall because the room is very long. The goal is to mount the cameras such that their field of view cover as much of the room as possible. The most important rule of thumb is that each side camera's field of view captures as many participants as possible while being centered on participants on 1/2 of the opposite side of the table. This way, the cameras as a whole capture as much of the room as possible while also overlapping with the other camera's fields of view so that the AI can map the room better. This is to avoid any blind spots in the room for the AI to function optimally. I mean, isn't it ridiculous how easy this is to set up so far? Let's keep going. Mount each side camera at a minimum height of 180 centimeters so that no participant is blocked by the back of someone else's head. And if you want cameras ADA compliant, mount them at 203 centimeters. Whether installed on the same wall as the screen or on the side wall, make sure the side cameras at the front are mounted at least 40 centimeters away from the wall corner for proper speaker detection. So keep in mind that there is no configuration and that the setup is actually very, very simple. You just point the cameras and let the AI do the rest because the AI is trained on people, not scenarios. The optimal range of camera to participant is from 3 to 7 meters. So if your wall mount is too far away for your optimal range, you may consider a ceiling mount. Once your cameras have been set up, connect all cameras to the Ethernet switch. Then connect the switch to the room computer using the USB adapter, start a call, and check that all participants are clearly captured. And just like that, you set up a 5-camera Huddly crew. What you've seen in this video are not hard and fast rules, but rather guiding principles that will enable you to set up any kind of room wherever you are. In the meantime, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the masterpiece you have set up. That is the 5-camera Huddly crew.